Alright, we are back following a minor inconvenience.
But I could think. I hoped more of us would.
This place has seen better days.
It will take time for things to get back.
Alright, we're gonna play the Feros. Gonna do a very short one. Just to see how we go. What happens after this. So I think this will take us back to the Normandy. So what I'm gonna do, potentially gonna have to reload. So we're gonna save and reload. We'll see if we get the Ashley and Liara confrontation.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander,
Oh.
you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
Oh, you're...
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Honestly.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes, kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Oh, I didn't get it. I did not. Okay. Does that mean I'm locked into Liara? If so, that is bullshit. Okay, Ashley, anything?
Commander,
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Interesting. She still says I wouldn't mind talking later, though. So, what's the hoodilio?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I just want to talk.
Of course. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
This game, man.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I
Do it.
join...
Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Come on, get to the point. What did
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the
You
vision...
sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something
Everything...
we
I think it is obvious there is a
What's our next move?
Sarah, I am sorry. The joining is...
Are you sure it was...
The human subconscious instinctively...
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through.
Setting up the link now.
Commander, ExoGenius should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your
You
job...
might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The only reason to study a creature like
Yes,
this...
kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
You're very nice.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Well. This is a point-free day, free stream. It's a test stream. Actually, yes, let's try this.
Commander, are you coming?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
There's nothing
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So we're gonna get this on Burmire, or is it over? Have I locked in to Liara? Although Ashley said I wouldn't mind talking later, though. Ah.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duties. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
What's that slamming? Jesus. I'm gonna do 2 more things. I'm gonna finish the... What I should have done was finish the council conversation.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale.
I just need some time to
I
let
might
this
be
thing-
able to help you.
Do it.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. You are remarkable.
Come on, get to the point.
The beacon on Eden Prime.
You sure you didn't...
I think it is obvious there is a...
What's our next...
Sarah, I am sorry.
Are you sure?
The human subconscious...
Dr. Chuck
That will
was.
not be necessary.
We're done here.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council? Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGenny should have told us.
You might have been able to capture it for study.
ExoGenny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I never jeopardized the mission.
That's good, Commander. Stopping Saren is your
Goodbye,
primary-
Commander. We will be waiting.
Ah, still nothing. Ah. I swear if I'm locked into the R's, it's ridiculous.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join,
Do
my
it.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was... You are remarkably
Come on,
strong.
get to the point. What did
The
you
beacon on Eden Prime must have been
You sure you didn't...
I think it is obvious there is a...
What's our next...
Sarah, I am sorry. The
Are you sure it was...
The human subconscious...
Dr. Chuck
That will
was.
not be necessary.
We're done here.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, let's
Patch
do
him
it
through,
this
Joker.
time.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGenny
You
should
might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
ExoGenny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Goodbye, Counselor. Right, well. Oh, that's the new upgrade city. this place. Well, whatever. Well, I'm very confident in it, but we just don't know.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Right. Well, let's go around.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Very good.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
It's only been 17 minutes. Ah, jeez.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I want to know more about the
I doubt I can all I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
You had to know it would blow up in your face.
The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth.
The Geth responded to this order violently.
Did all that while brushing my teeth.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through.
Side quest.
He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't...
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was... Like what?
I want to know more.
All I know is the story of their own...
Interesting.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, one day, a Geth began, as you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were A general order went out across all Quarian control.
You can't.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they...
I want to know...
All I know is... Over time, we made...
How come...
But one thing we...
So...
Many of the Geth's logic...
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredible. As we built more... One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Yeah.
What did you do?
A general order went out across all.
You can't
We
blame.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through.
Tell me about
our lives are. There are 7. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender men. Like what?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach, but no ship wants to. We said this is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish.
Can a captain choose to reject?
That doesn't. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new. Virtually every pilgrim. Like what?
I haven't got the thing
I should
yet.
go.
Okay.
See you later.
I don't know.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Thank you, Adams.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ah, dear. Okay, well, let me just do this. Gee, I should get a bit good or something. Should
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
I should get back to... I wouldn't mind talking...
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Wait.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to
I should get back to my duty. I wouldn't mind talking more...
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
You still wouldn't mind talking later, though. Well, I might finish the day with some codex entries and...
Feros is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Feros was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Feros to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. Ship, the make, sovereign, ship mobile. Whence a virtue. The whole, the humanity, the citadel. After the get, the Hanon, driven the fifth, though the home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening, as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances. Humanity.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander. Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Huh, maybe I'm locked in it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't know. Alright, there we go. That was the short one done. Wanted to see the ending of Feros and see if we got the secret cutscene. Lesson in the hour. We didn't. I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, it's gonna have to wait until next week. I'll speak to Rex.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright. What's that?
Never a dull moment with you.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.